Go here. All right, there you go. All right. So, you've been captured by the draw. You wouldn't wish this fate to anyone, but here you are. Yes, it happened. You are locked in a dark cave, and you feel the cold, heavy weight of metal tight around your throat and wrists. So let's add that to your characters, by the way. So right now you are restrained, all of you. So
oh boy.
That answers a question that we had before.
Why could we possibly have been restrained?
You can see that there are other prisoners trapped in here with you. And you know that you are in a far underground outpost of the Wicked Draw. Over the past several days, you have met the leader of this outpost several times. This is a flamboyant and let's say elegant female priestess who has stated several times that you now belong to her. Her words still echo in your mind as she said, "Accept your fate, learn to obey, and you may survive." And yeah, so you wake up once again in this strange cell with several characters around you, and if you want to introduce yourselves as we go.
Yeah.
So we can go first with you.
I can't even see them. That's just, you're pointing at the dark image.
Yes. What do we have to do it in character, I guess, or?
If you wish, you can say anything you want. Yes, it's all good.
Well, I look around a bit and look to my left and asking to the person, how do you ping?
Oh, you hold your left click.
Yeah, just hold.
Okay. My bad. So I look to the left and ask them, who are you guys? How long have you been here?
I'll say probably about as long as you. I just got here. And things have not gone off to a good start.
You can say that again. And your friend?
I don't know who this guy is. He hasn't said a word.
Yeah, and as you look next to you on the ground, you see a pile of rubble covering some pieces of metal covered in moss and plants.
That's
Not
probably
moving.
why it hasn't said a word.
I see. We've been on the ground so long.
Have you?
Yes, a while now. I do have to say I miss the moon.
Me too. Even though I've only been here for like an hour or two. I can hear rolling.
Okay, it's okay, it's me. It's me.
I forgot you could hear that. I'm immediately scared. So, you guys, I keep forgetting, but I just rubble right now. You got a plan to get out of this situation?
Wow. How are we actually tied up? In like chains or?
Yes. So the chain is tied from your neck to your chest, and from the chest to the wrists. So you can actually walk, but you do have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and you have a disadvantage on attack rolls too.
Well,
Yes.
I would escape, but my hands are tied up. They took my loot away, or my vial away. So.
If I could have a way to unlock your chains, I could get myself out. However, I'm not exactly a lockpicking master.
I'll scoot over slowly, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm going to escape, and I have a way to do it. I am going to, or actually, are you better at lockpicking, perhaps? You have any experience in the field?
Well, I'm pretty good with my hands, I would say, but I've never picked
That's-
a lock in my life.
Well,
Do we have
I'm
an
fairly
idea
at hands.
of when the guards usually check, or if there's any guard checks?
Yes.
Do we know exactly who brought us here? Because like I'm currently kind of in the dark.
Yes. Well, so you well, you didn't say your names, by the way, yet. So I'm just going to say. So the small fairy has been captured while traveling to the Underdark when a drow patrol was returning from actually raiding a caravan some time ago. That's where you met. Well, that's where you saw many of the prisoners are here right now, including the one talking to you in front of you, who was already trapped. You were tied and restrained, so right now you cannot fly. By the way, as your the chains weigh too much, and the same with your partner here. The one in the rubble, though, has been here for a long time. He was here way before you arrived, and he just woke up a couple of days ago. Unless he doesn't want to move.
I mean, I don't. We don't know if it's woken up. It looks quite dead to me.
Did I wake up?
Yeah, you are awake.
Okay. I didn't know.
But we're
that.
fumbling with each other. Strange creature next to us is apparently just chilling.
Yeah, and in that case, since I'm awake, I am just staring at the both of you.
I like look over, realize you're looking at me, go, oh fuck! What is that?
And what you see in front of you in that case is about a 4 feet tall mechanical creature, except for its eyes and its mouth, which appear to be of biological nature. And it is indeed covered in rust, moss, and plants. And you notice that it has a very big dent in the side of its head, of its metallical head. And for as far as you can see, if you look a little bit closer, you notice that the entire body is etched with runes of a different language.
I like wave and say, oh wait, I can't wave. I just go, hi?
I make a slight theatrical bow, as far as the chains will allow me. Pleasure.
Memory corrupted. No objectives found.
Do you know where we are?
Local. What plane is this?
The normal. Wait, I know this. What is the plane? Or
This is the material plane, indeed, you know, and this is as far as you know, before you were brought here. Right, and you are somewhere in the Sword Coast, underground, of course.
Yeah, I explained that to our metal Hulk.
He's not really
see
hulking,
me,
he's kind of small.
you see me me stare and again, dial my eyes bigger and smaller for a bit. Mr. DM, do I have any memory about going to this plane?
Nope. You have no memory of what happened or how you arrived here.
Okay. So I look around. Do I find any of the equipment that I brought for around me?
No, you do not find any piece of equipment. The only thing though is something that crawls out of one of the edges of your metal body, and it just walks over your shoulder, and you look around and you see this small spider that is on top of you. This is on top of you, just crawling
Oh, fascinating.
like a tarantula.
This is Herman.
Hi, Herman.
Hello,
But,
Herman.
do you know
Is
anything
Herman?
about where you are or where you came from, little guy?
You mean to the
Are you-
spider?
No, I mean.
Okay, I thought the spiders were.
No, the spider probably doesn't know where it came from.
Well, we serve Primus, of course, from the plane of Mechanus. You are you are a servant of Primus as well, no?
Who?
Primus.
Would I have an idea of who this might be? Based on my...
You can roll for religion. Yes.
I
religion.
certainly don't know who this is.
Yes.
I mean, I might as well roll. Who
Yeah.
knows?
You may
Checked
You
out.
may find
Checks
out. You have no idea what he's talking about, and you have furthermore, the more you look at him, you just start to wonder what kind of creature this is. He seems to be made of metal entirely. So
Do
I
you
don't know.
have an idea on how to get out of here?
Well, are you a servant of Primus?
Yes.
Roll for deception. There we go.
Already- Oh!
Oh shoot! He is indeed.
And I kind of brush myself off a bit. Alright, Herman, we finally have found one. And I stand up, and I would like to inspect the chains. Since I am proficient with smith's tools and everything, do I notice any sort of weaknesses in their structures? Or my own?
Yes. All right. Yeah. Roll for investigation.
I forget how hard it is to like get back in like role-playing mode when you haven't done it for a while.
It's all good.
I
Alright,
forgot how funky your
Oh,
dice
nice.
17.
17. Okay. Well. All right. So you try them a couple of times, right? You go ching ching, and even though you can move yourself, like you can move your hands. After all of you have been doing some menial tasks from the coming from the draw, you find out that you may be able to break it by force, but they seem very resilient. They are well maintained, and yeah, that's what you gather from that.
But if he had both his hands free, so I'd say, does he think he could break ours?
No, he's not free. He's also chained.
But if he was,
Oh, if he was, he could try.
because I might have an idea. Because if he, or whatever it is, claims to be proficient in, smithing and or breaking,
Yeah.
I have a way to get him free. Because I can simply shrink him down. So
Ooh.
I think if I can find it, do I do this? There we go. I ask him, hey, if I get you out, could you get us out?
and I look at their chains. Are both of their chains? Do they have the same sort of weaknesses, or is it just one of them,
Uh,
Mr. Dungeon Manager?
wait, what? Both of what?
Are both of their chains weakened in the same sort of way, or just one of them?
No. They're not weak. They're well maintained. You think that yourself can actually break them if you were strong enough, right? So you may, you think that. Also,
Okay, well-
yeah, I was going to say this is a. You do need to even if this is a skill that you would use innately by your race, you still need to do vocal and somatic actions, let's say, to do this, right? And yeah, and a pinch of iron. Well, I don't know if you would need a pinch of iron though.
Oh, I think. Hold on, wait. I don't actually. That's a good one. I don't actually remember if you need the iron.
In any case, whether you need it or not right now, you have tried to use the people who are magical here have tried to use magical spells inside the slate pen, and it doesn't work.
Damn. Foiled
It
again.
just you actually feel a dampening force inside this room, right?
Well, I tried.
You couldn't though. I'm sorry to
Just
say this.
sit down and give up.
But you do though. You do have. You did find out, or you found a piece of iron though, a bar of iron some time ago while you were sleeping, embedded into the wall, and you slowly carved it away. And you are actually equipped with a club right now. Although it's maybe too big for you. I don't know. Could be.
In any case, I'll give it to the weird-looking creature, or whatever it is, because he looks like he can swing a club better than I can.
Oh. Damn.
Okay. Whoa,
Oh.
that's a big one.
Oh. It just dropped. There.
Wait, I picked it up.
Oh, you picked it up? Okay.
Can I
Perfect.
give it to him somewhere?
I guess you can drop it on the floor again.
Wait, how would I do that?
Can you drag it? Yeah, you can drag it and drop it. I already did, by the way.
I lacks permission. Oh, but I still have the club. Oh, I can probably.
I'm not
No.
close enough to pick it up.
You can walk though. You three can
Oh,
walk.
okay. Oh, someone else picked it up.
How do I drop it?
Yeah,
The
I
dragon-
can't. I also still have a club. Or
there it
duplicated
is.
club. Infinite loot dupe glitch. I'll get out of the way.
Oh, I don't have permission to drag it in.
Yeah, we don't have permission to. What did it say?
No,
Permission
fair
to
enough.
create tile in parent scene.
Yeah.
That's what we lack. That.
Let me delete it from your inventory. I just drop it into our friend's inventory. There you go.
That worked. Yeah, there we go. It's gone for me now.
Yeah, there you go. And let me just do that real quick. Oh. All right. So you give it to whom? To
To the creature.
the creature. All
I
right.
don't really
all right.
know. I don't really know what to call it either.
Now you have it.
Okay, let's see. Since my body is made of metal and a bit less fragile than the others, do I think I can, like, jam a stone or something similar, like a pick in between my body and the chains, and use the club to ram it in there until the chain splits?
You can try.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go
Uh,
for it.
Yeah, all right. Roll for. So I assume this is a strength-based activity. So let's do that.
Just pure strength?
Yeah, pure strength. Yes.
Okay. Go.
All right, you
Raw
entertain
power.
yourself. You grab a piece of rock that is on the floor and you start meddling with it, and you entertain yourself for a while, trying to break the chain. But the chains are actually very sturdy, and they are made of iron, so they don't break or even dent at your effort. At least not that way. Not the way that you expect, right? So while you're doing that, um, you're going to see a
Your approach as I dash behind the big man.
Wait,
see, yeah.
are we clothed or anything?
Yes, you have some linen clothes on you that cover your parts, let's say. Except for the metal guy, he has nothing other than the chains.
I mean, to
Right.
be fair, I'm literally just like the light. I don't have much to cover.
Well, the drows may be wicked and horrible, but they don't want to discriminate you, so you have a piece of linen on you.
That's nice. I respect that.
Yeah,
got
so
class,
so
at
so she approaches you and says, "Hello, hello, friends. I saw
Hi.
you on. Hi, I saw you in the cart. You two. Um, are you
Oh,
also?
right, yeah.
Are you
I
also? Do you come from any city in specific?
I come from the
Perhaps
woods.
from
I've
From the
traveled
woods.
all around the Sword Coast.
Let's see. You strike me as hold on. You strike me as someone who is some kind of entertainer. Is it?
Yes. Yes, I have been known for my, as I smirk a bit, many performances.
Shame to be stranded here then. A waste of your skills.
Most certainly, that is true. Perhaps you're also looking for a way out?
Well, of course I want to get out of here. This place is just the worst. My
It
name
seems
is
cozy.
Eldeth. Oh, what?
I said, really? It seems cozy.
No. I can feel my strength dwindling, and I'm not made for slavery.
Is anyone?
I don't know. Some of the people here seem to be, and she points at the she kind of looks around toward them. What is it? Toward here. Oh, you're gonna see.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Toward here,
Uh-huh.
and you can see that what she's looking at is a deep gnome. That's a deep gnome. A gnome. You can see that he, well, right. You see everything black or white. Anyway, there's two people sitting there, and one of them looks like a weird person with a hat that covers most of the upper body. And
That's
the
a
second
big
one, yeah, the second one seems to be some kind of gnome. He's a small character who's right now talking to the other one, trying to, and you can hear snippets of the conversation as they say, as he say, oh, I bet you could do this, or you could do and something else that vanishes over time. over the sound of running water. And she returns to you and says, if you have any plans, well, maybe we could help each other.
I look around.
I mean, anything that increases our odds of survival is probably a good idea.
I agree. Do you have a way to rid us of these chains? It's like I kind of hold my arms up and look at the others who are also in chains.
I'm sure that if they did, they wouldn't be in chains right now.
I have tried a couple of times to break it. Not when the guards are at the door, of course. She looks at you. Try not to make too much noise. But I know that all the guards have a key, not only for the doors, but our shackles hanging on their belts. And well, about going outside, I don't know, but I can take you to where I am from. I actually come from Gauntlgrim. Going to copy and paste it on the chat. A fantastic city, dwarven city.
Have I been there before in my travels with?
You have heard. Actually, you can roll for history. Yes. Holy crap! Okay, let's go. All right. So you remember, as you travel around, as you travel across the land, you remember that you have heard some stories about this fabled city, a lost dwarven city, very rich. Imagine, what is it? The Misty Mountains in The Hobbit, and you remember that there was a time where they were looking for heroes to recover this lost city, right? And they eventually did. This city is extremely deep into the ground, right? Near, well, probably near where one of the entrances to the Underdark is. And if there is a place that holds riches and goodwill creatures, is that one, right? As far as you know.
I can't say I'm that interested in the famed riches of your home city, but I am always looking to perform in every city.
And it also seems
Fair enough.
probably a more comfortable place than where we are now.
That's exactly my point. Yes, indeed. Well, my name is Eldeth. What is your name?
My name is Lani.
Lani.
My name.
I look to the people beside me because I don't know.
You can just call me Jin.
Jane.
I think I will.
Nice to meet you, she says.
Nice to meet you as well.
I peek over to the robot that has been quietly standing behind us.
What?
What is your name?
She is no follower of Primus.
No, but
Well, then tell
I
Jin.
am, and I would love to hear your name as a fellow follower of Primus.
Alright. I am a Generation 3 assault robot.
Kind of a wordy name.
Well, it's
Let's
not a
call
name.
him.
Combat unit. As I say that, I tap on my shoulder, and you can see the name and what it represents, and you see this.
Oh, sorry.
Gear. Call him Gear.
Yes, Gear seems like an easy acronym for what he is.
I look over at the spider again. You see Herman. I told you so.
Does the spider speak?
Did we hear him talk to the spider?
If he wants to, do you say this out loud?
Yes.
You do
Who is
that?
the spider?
We met a few days ago. He's another servant.
Ah,
Ugh,
praise be the Primus.
what the fuck just happened?
You now get a good look at my face.
Oh, this is what you look like. You just stepped out of the shadows. Oh god.
So again, mostly mechanical, except a biological mouth and eyes. I should
I was
say.
about to say that looks like one. You look like a cyborg Mike Wazowski.
The Primus
Mike-
spared no expense creating.
Yeah, I think he definitely spared some expenses.
Thank you.
Nice.
Anyway,
Well, yep.
I forgot her name.
Eldeth. So Eldeth.
Elf.
Elven.
Eldeth.
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 Feldrum.
So you sound like you have a plan.
Well, I don't have any plan right now, but what we need is some weapons for when the time is right, we strike.
No, that sounds like a plan.
I
Buddy
quickly
here already
pocket.
has.
I pocket the club real quick to not show her.
Oh,
All right. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
oh, I was about to say that you already had a weapon, but then I saw you do that, and I guess you have.
Well, she says, I assume some of you know who they are, but those there, and she points at there. That little fella over here. What?
I forgot. Like I have no dark vision, so I cannot.
Yeah, you
see.
have no dark vision. Yeah, that's true. Well,
I'm gonna
so
slowly float into the light so I can
you can see more.
be in a bit more visible area.
All right. Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's it's going to be interesting. Let's do this because really it can be a little bit difficult to introduce people like this. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of light. All right. Can you see?
I see.
You see more?
Yeah, I see two. I feel like a mushroom guy. I don't know what's up with him.
Yes. That over there is yeah, come with me. He says and then walks. Oh,
All right.
Yep. I'll
Alright.
just stand over here.
Oh god.
it's alright.
We're merging.
He says, this is a stool, and you hear all the way from let's say the entrance all the way over here. You hear a banging on the metal bars going, and a drow that says, "What's going on over there? Not talking."
Sure.
Right click, and then you have two buttons that.
Or you can just click F.
Yeah, you can. Yes, indeed. Oh, also that. Yes.
Wait, but how do you turn like a few degrees?
Shift and scroll. On your turn.
Ooh.
There we go. It's important.
You see a stool. Puts his his or its hand forward, and it doesn't make any sound, but you hear as it, unfolds his arms, and it opens a very weird, smooth palm, and from there you see a little bit of dust, and it offers to you.
I look over to my companions.
What is this stuff?
But, alright. I turn back and I reach out to his palms.
Do you touch it?
I touch it.
Okay, you touch it.
I
And
like
as
how
soon as you
said
do,
what and then change your mind immediately.
as soon as you do, you see that some of the dust gets in between the edges of your fingers, right, into your, let's say, your insides. And when that happens, you hear a voice in your mind going, "Hello." It's Stool. I'm a Stool. Nice meeting you.
I look over to the robot that's now going crazy and like go, "Wait, you alright, man?
Don't touch it.
What the fuck happened?"
You can see that Eldeth actually touches also the dust and shows it to you. And you can hear now the voice of Eldeth inside your mind saying, Now we can talk without alerting the guards."
Why are you in my head?
No, not in your head. I mean, Gear's head.
Wait. I thought you said Ella touched me.
No. It touched Stool's hands, right? And got some of that dust as well. It turns out they are some kind of spores, as you see how they fly around in the air.
I've seen enough The Last of Us to know where this is
I look
going.
around and I say out loud, "Who is saying that?"
Saying what?
I think I might be broken.
I mean, you've got a big dent in your head, man. Maybe something got scrambled in there.
Ugh. Scanning functions. I tick myself on the side of the head to see if my ears are working as they should. Ding, ding.
As far as you know, yes. Yes. Yeah, you seem to be working fine for now.
Okay. For now, okay.
And you hear from it will be from northwest. You hear banging on the bars again. "Shut up!" says a voice, right?
Why?
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
As this happens, I touch the spores. I don't really have a normal physical body, but I guess I just kind of absorb them.
Yeah, just functions with you too. And when you touch it, they seem to glue to your skin, and you just don't see them anymore. And you hear Stool's voice in your head, and it says, "Hello, I am Stool. Nice meeting you."
Wait, can I now think to him too, or is this a one-way?
Yes, you can talk. You can talk to me.
Hey, so are you also in the robot's head?
Yes. He is most curious.
Yeah, you can say that. Both of the people behind me are like incredibly paranoid.
Jin, you see them like kind of not saying anything, but they seem to be moving around like they are having some kind of conversation that you are not participating
Yeah.
in.
What's going on? Why did everyone turn silent?
Oh, right. I like grab some of the spores and like throw them in Jin's face.
I take a few steps back.
You go.
disgusting.
Hey man, we all did it.
Was
And you
it in my
hear-
head, or did you just say that?
No, I mean, I think everything I say is just in our heads now, from what I understand.
Why is this
I think
little
that's
fairy creature in my head?
Ha ha ha.
You're absolutely nothing for me. I'm still looking at the yelling guard.
Yeah, it's going to happen now. All right, so when you say that,
Definitely not getting in front.
you hear someone getting the key into the door, and you hear it open, and a guard stands enters, right? And he was like, "Who's making that much noise?" You can see most of the people are kind of trying to stand away from the center to give way.
Are you a servant of Primus?
I see. He says, "Ah, you woke up." So it was you. You will know the rules very soon. Yes. And as this is happening, you see two more drows approaching. You hear them. And one of them froze. Froze the one that is unarmed. One of them is unarmed, and the other one clearly is a guard. And he throws it toward the center, where he tumbles. He just trips forward and falls near the fire pit and falls prone. And he goes, "Stay here." It was about time he finished his tasks. We need another one to bring. What?
Oh no, I thought they were leaving. Never mind.
No. They're talking with each other inside the slave pen, and they go like, "We need another one to bring water for all this."
I want to pat him on, or well, gently pat him on the back, asking for his attention.
Yeah.
Guard.
He turns to you and he goes like, "Did you just touch me?"
Well, you see, I wanted to talk to you about those rules. I'm a musician, and when you guys took me into this establishment, you also, alongside my clothes, took my viol. I was wondering if I could, have it back so I can perform.
Perform? And what kind of performance can you bring from the upper realms? You disgusting creature. Get your hands off of me. And he pushes you back.
That certainly is nice, but I will have a performance that you won't forget.
They kind of giggle between each other and they say, "You don't say. You. And the first one, like the one that you didn't touch, says, you come with me. And you, says the other one, you, points at you, Gear. You come with me. You come with me too."
Okay. Can you point me to the nearest town?
The town? Are you wrong in the head? You're a slave now, machine. Don't forget that. And he continues to walk, and so he expects you to follow. The second one goes to Sarith, and actually he says, Sarith, you better stay down, you dog. And he kicks the head of the guy, going, "Pah!" and goes, "Pah!"
I like recoil back a bit.
And yeah, you see them. Okay, yeah. So Jean, you and Gear, you can step out of the pen.
Nice.
Right. The rest of you stay inside.
Well, that's me.
That's you. That's only you. Yeah. Danny, you stay inside. So as soon as you step outside, you see that there is some kind of strange simial creature standing near the railings on the outside. You see that it would be kind of 10 feet, so 20 feet forward, but 10 feet above, there is an entrance to some kind of it will be a stalactite that's hanging, that is big enough to hold an entire room, clearly. And from the point where you are, you can also see that this is a very big cave. And then what they're going to do is they're going to...
One question: is there a way
Yeah.
I can, in situations like these, see what the other players see? Because right now I don't know what's going on.
Right. Okay. Let
I
me
don't
see.
know if that's a thing.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. You owner.
I own you.
Yeah, owner of some other token. Or you can actually, I guess you can just appear there, but you're not there. Okay. You can
I
move
guess
your
that
token
is-
with them.
Also,
All right. Yep.
is Herman actually still here? That was his name. Herbert. What was his name?
Herman.
Hermin, yes, Hermin is still crawling on. It would be
Well,
on.
okay, so I'm
yeah.
gonna be here just for visuals, but in reality, I pick up Herman and keep him safe.
Good.
Okay, but
Okay,
are
and
you
I
inside the pen? You mean?
Yeah. Because like Herman is
okay.
still. Oh, there's a wall between.
Oh,
us.
Okay.
Herman is still
Then-
like right there,
All right. That's okay.
so I'm just keeping him safe.
Huh. How interesting.
I'm noticing some glowy things on the wall. Are those crystals?
Yeah, you see that there is a faint glow on some of the on some of the walls, and you can see that these are a strange fungus that grows out of it. Right? They appear to just glow in the dark. You can see some. Yes, they illuminate dimly. Essentially, the whole cave is dark, right? It's just pitch dark.
And I see this creature here, next to the walkway, I guess. Is that a different creature?
Which one?
This
Oh, that one. Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
actually- That actually
Yeah.
works. I was like, is there a way I can make myself transparent? But being invisible actually makes me transparent.
Yeah. Yes.
There we go. No, I actually
So-
look like I'm not here.
You're not even there. Yeah, so that creature, it is a similar kind of species. You don't know exactly what he is, but he stands very tall, almost it will be 6 feet, so 2 meters something, and it is slouching, right? And they seem to me not to try not to look at the drows directly, as well. You quickly realize that these are some kind of slave creatures, right? Some slaves as well, of the drow. And when you look at him, he goes and growls at you.
And I do not recognize them?
No, you don't know what you mean him specifically?
Just the creature type.
You can roll if you want. You can roll for nature.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. It's mid.
Right? There is a 10. So you think that they are, you have heard of them perhaps previously, and you know that they are some kind of a climber creature, right? That lives in the Underdark, lives below. They used to be well, they used to live outside, like just like the other races that are trapped in here, but they fell into disgrace. So yeah, you don't know exactly what it is,
Okay.
really. Yeah. It looks very, very brutal. Like it just, you can see how the muscle stands, even in the dark. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So you go outside, and while you go, they point at some buckets that are going to be here, standing next to the slave pen, and they say that you can see that both guards they lock the door behind them, and then they point at both of you, say, pick it up. You can see some of the buckets are dirty with yeah, well, with efflusions, I guess, or they don't smell good. Okay, they're just dirty.
I wonder why. What might have happened to these buckets?
Well, I hope you guys, didn't mess with my vial. It takes a long time to tune it. So when would we be getting it?
Getting
I
what?
look at the guard. Come on. My instrument, of course.
Your
These hands are
instrument.
only good for playing the viol. As
How can you play when you
look at the buckets.
You're going to pick up that bucket, and if you don't do it, he pulls a hand crossbow.
I have no need for buckets. Now where's the exit?
There is no exit for you. Now you belong to us. We are your new god. And you
That
will
doesn't
stop with
make
that
any sense
noise.
to me.
I heard you. I heard you inside the pen. Now pick up the bucket.
Very well. I'll remember this in my song. My next song addressed to you. It will be a piece that will be remembered here for a long time. As I give him a smile. As I pick up one of the buckets. What was your name again?
My name is Revan Argorin. Let me just.
And how do you spell that? I want to get.
Could you write that down for me?
I want to write it down in my mind. Okay, Revan
You got a piece
Argorin.
of paper?
And yes, I hope one day you can sing it once you spend years in Mensoberran's Sun serving us. You will soon be shipped. So I recommend you stay alive until then. Now come, he says. And the other one is going to look at the I was going to say what it was. Oh no, I'm a robot? Am I a robot?
No, you're fine.
No? Okay, I'm fine. All right. So he
I don't think you're a robot.
okay. All right. So yes, he's going to turn to the creature. He's not going to snap his fingers. Take them to the waterfall. And he stays there, and then you are prompted by this strange creature to follow him. He goes, He starts walking. I need to check something. Oh yeah, there we go.
Wait,
Alright.
where did he go?
He's right
Oh.
here.
Here? You see? Do
Oh,
you see it?
yeah, he was just gone.
I haven't picked up a bucket yet. I'm just looking.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, the one who is holding the crossbow goes like points at it, points at you with it, and says, "Come on."
Will you show me the exit?
There is no
I'll pick-
exit.
Funny. And I'll pick up the bucket. And I'll join. For now.
All right. You start to walk through these. It will be this
Robogus.
hanging. My robot.
Oh god, he's back.
Finally, I am a robot. Am I returning?
You're
Nice.
returning.
The real
Damn.
ghost is
All
back.
right. Okay. So as you go up, you can see that this is not normal wood. This is some kind of. This is another kind of material. The bridge is built with another thing that you can see. It has the shape of a log, right? Of a wooden, will be a wooden beam, right? But instead of being wooden, it's slightly soft. Not that it bends or anything like that, but when you touch it, it's very soft to the touch, right? Well, this is something that Jin can know, but I guess. No, I guess you can also notice it. But anyway, so so it is some other material you haven't seen before, and he continues to walk and opens the door. Now with a key, this door is open, so he walks through, and here, as you walk in. Assume you walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So as you walk in, you see that this is a it would be a mess hall, right? There. Oh no, sorry, it's not a mess hall. I mean, here's a bunch of equipment, a lot of equipment that is sitting on tables. You see armors, shields, crossbows, a bunch of things, right? And it just continues to walk toward the other exit, which is on the south, will be southwest, and he expects you to follow him.
Do I see my loot or my vial anyway?
Roll for perception.
Psh. There you are.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll as well. After Jake's done.
You. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, you can roll also. Here.
I am
Holy crap,
also.
okay.
Oh my god. So
I have good rolls.
I am
those
also
are really good.
looking for some tools to make some inscriptions with. Anything I can use to edge something or scratch something onto another object as well.
All right. So, all right. Let me start with the main question. So, you don't see your loot or your vial here. It's not here. You don't see it. You see what you see is equipment, right? And you see chain shirts, suits of studded leather armor, shields, hand crossbows, short swords, daggers, caltro. It's some bags that are sitting on this edge. Oh, sorry. Over here. And they are caltrops. You also find some rope, iron spikes, and some other building tools. But you don't see anything that belongs to you or could be used to either inscribe or also as any tool, really. Other than building tools, right? Like brooms, hammers, those kind of things. And it. Yeah.
You said spikes, right?
They are caltrops. yeah, so metal caltrops, you know, like they're tiny pieces of metal, you know.
Yeah, they're like the little rope
Oh,
spike things.
I might be able to use that.
Weren't there also hammers? I mean, a caltrop and a hammer could probably edge.
Okay, so as we're just continuing, I will grab a hammer and one of those and just drop it in the bucket, actually.
Just
You
shoot
can
them.
roll for a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm not doing it sneakily, but I roll anyway. I'm just walking and
Oh,
just
you
putting it
don't?
in as I walk. I'm just putting it in as I'm
Well,
walking.
Apparently, you are doing it quite sneakily.
I'm just doing it,
You
and I'm
do,
dropping it in the bucket.
Okay, but you do or you do not. It's no. I mean, if you do it sneakily,
I mean, I'm doing it as casual as I can while walking past it.
all right. Um. All right. You do it. You do it as casually as possible. So you put. So you kind of. Your movement is erratic enough for the creature to. I almost say it every time. To kind of eye at you weirdly, right? He's looking at you. And then looks at Jin, and Jin kind of covers your way, so he doesn't see you do that. Also, the noise of the waterfall is kind of keeping the sound of the metal inside the bucket, right? Of making noises. Anyways, yeah, Jin.
Yeah, would one of those small pieces of metal be like? Is there like a keyhole on the chains that it would?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
fit in?
indeed. You can certainly pick the lock. You can try.
As I walk by and I see it, I stage a little tumble as I slip on the carpet, and as I fall, I kind of take one of the little pieces of metal with me.
Okay, I want you to roll for a sleight of hand. Yeah, sleight of hand check.
Not performing.
Sure. Your roll for performance. I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Drama queen.
Oh fuck.
You biffed it.
He sees you falling down as you do, like he's looking at it would be at Gear, and as he sees you stumble toward it, you see that he puts his feet forward and makes you trip. So you manage to get the caltrop, you can feel it in your hand, but you fall because of the creature, and it starts laughing at you like. You
She's being
take
an asshole.
you take 3 points of piercing damage as you fall on your hand, and you actually take some damage with your hand on the caltrop, right?
Oh, he just like fucking.
Oh,
That's fucked up, actually.
does he still have it though?
Yeah, he still has it, but now your
I mean,
hand
it's,
is bleeding.
it's firmly in his hand now.
I look
Yeah.
up at him, giving him a quick glance, and then just slowly, try to get back up.
Okay, you stand up and you keep following him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you keep following him through the bridge. And oh wait, hold on, because I don't know why it's not following the characters on the stream. But anyway, we're close though. So, you approach the source of the noise, which is a small waterfall that is on the southeast, and who is opening and closing doors?
That was me, my bad. I was trying to move my character when I clicked the button.
He stops there. He stops there with you, and then you can see that there is a small gap in between the bridge and the stone wall, and he goes, "You get," and you can see the waterfall in front of you. You get kind of wet out of just the water that is running down.
I guess I stand here with my bucket, like so
And-
that the water will fall into it, I guess.
All right, you start filling the water, and then he
Yeah.
is going to approach your back. He's going to stand very close to you.
Where
You
is
can
this
feel
going?
it. You can feel him, and you can see that below there's a fall, all the way to a set of cobwebs that are actually covering the entire floor, the entire lake. It's covered by these webs, right? And these giant webs, and you can see that there are some shadows moving in them. Very big shadows. And
Well, I enjoyed our dance in the little room there, but I appreciate it if I'll do this one as a solo instead. Well, like as I keep filling the bucket and looking a bit over my shoulder at the creature.
he grins at you, looking very menacingly, and then he is going to laugh softly. And when you're done with the bucket, he says, "You, bucket."
I make some for my little friend here.
Oh, I cannot move over. Wait,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
I'll
there
have
was
to-
it's a bit.
Oh, if
Yeah,
I
there we
go
go.
from there, I can. Okay, and I guess I'll just mimic his action.
Yeah,
Not
the
really sure
bucket-
that- I'm just holding my bucket up, and there's not really much water going in, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. So a couple of droplets get in, and I move back here.
You feel it right now.
Could you show me?
Are you going to give the guy the bucket?
I forget you. What the fuck?
All right. He takes the bucket. He goes, "Give me." And when he takes the bucket, he hears the noise of what is inside coming out of it, and he looks down and he goes, "What is this?"
I look over at the bucket.
Yeah, you see a
Smithing.
hammer on the counter. What?
Smithing tools.
You cannot take anything from the room.
You didn't say that before. You can keep the
You-
bucket.
He takes the okay. He's going to he's going to oh man. All right, he's going to all right, okay. All
Uh-oh.
right. You
That is
take
always. It's so scary that we can hear you roll.
Well, I've been marked, so...
you take
Oh,
8
and
points
you've
of
got more.
you get you get 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you down, going with one
Wait.
hand.
He hit me? He got
Yeah,
through
he
my
hit-
armor?
Yes. Actually, a
Ouch.
critical.
Oh,
He punches you down, and you actually bend your legs, and you fall to the ground. You can feel how everything goes inside your head as you hit the floor, and he goes, "Don't do that again." And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. He grabs the stuff from the bucket and tosses it to you to the floor, right? That lands near your head, and goes, "Feel it now." What an asshole this dude. God, look at that.
wait, you threw everything to the floor?
Mm. No, he grabbed the stuff. He's holding it on his left hand, the caltrop and the hammer, and the bucket is on the floor now.
Okay. Alright, I grab the bucket and I'll hold it over my head again.
Okay, you feel how it slowly starts to fill. While you do that, I want you both to roll for perception.
That scared me. I was like, what did you just drag on? But that was a fucking dice. I thought that was like a token Gus just accidentally showed us.
You see, okay, both of you see that from your point of view. So there are a couple of things. Why can't you see that part though? On there, did I close it?
I can see those people. I think.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, I have 60 feet dark vision. I can. Oh no, wait.
I can only see this patch of light.
Look.
Yeah, there's a patch of light there.
That's
that
all
you
I
can
can see as well.
Yeah, you can see up to there, right? So you can see that
No, I can
there is
see
you can see more.
I can see 60 feet.
I can see 15.
You're gonna go.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision.
What? Oh, did I move?
Yeah.
Wait. Wait. How?
You gotta use the ruler if you.
Here. I'll do it for you. Oh damn.
Oh, there he goes. Whoa, he's floating.
There we go.
But I was using the ruler.
Yeah.
I was on
Maybe-
measure distance.
Maybe you press space.
Oh, that also moves you?
but
If
there's
you
like-
I mean, if you then press space, it moves you.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
maybe it has to do with that. I don't know.
Yeah, indeed. If you press space.
Wait,
Didn't
how
know
do you
that.
make how do you go around corners with the measuring tool?
Yeah, you have to do it like very strangely, right? Like because you cannot see the wall, but essentially you can go from here. You have to go there, and then from there you have to go that way or that way. It's a bit clunky there, that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so you see all the way there. Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? But anyway, you see, you know, actually, because you have done some service under the drow, and you know that like going that way, there is the contraption that will be the system that they use as an elevator, right? This is something that works with two of those strange creatures that man the whole contraption, and they lower and they raise a bucket big enough, or a platform big enough to lower people. And there are two guards, two guard towers, two other guard stalagmites that are this one, and there's another one below. And sometimes you have to man that contraption, right? Another thing is that you see, coming from the south, you see two people walking, two drow. The first one seems to be a scarred warrior. You know that his name is Jorlan. And let me see if I can show you the... How can I show you the artwork again? So, but anyway, so his name is Jorlan, and you know that he has fallen in disgrace as he suffered let's say a hit on his face that has disfigured his face, and he seems to have been the consort of the leader of this outpost, but not anymore. And now you can see that some guards are avoiding him. Behind him there is Asha, who is a young priestess who officiates some of the religious gatherings that this outpost has, right? And as he approaches, you see also that Jorlan is actually one distinctive feature from him is that he's holding a giant sword wrapped in silk that is hanging on his back. As he approaches, the creature that is guarding you kind of steps back and tries not to get in the way and looks down. He steps into the path there to allow for Asha to go in this place. And she says, thank you. Says, no problem, priestess, whenever you need me. She opens the door and then walks inside, closes the door behind her. You there, says. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Bucket.
Water. Is
Be
he
happy.
carrying the weapon?
He's carrying the weapon, yeah. And he's
Does it look familiar to me, the shape?
roll for perception.
Okay. Yes.
It does look familiar somehow. It reminds you of something. It could
Okay.
be.
And it is on his back?
It is on his back. You can see that it's wrapped on silk, right? So you cannot really see the edge, but you can see the handle, and it's sticking out of his back. Yeah, that's all. But you cannot really see, right? You are seeing him from the front anyway as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep my eye on him.
The only one.
Yes. Unfortunately so.
All right. So yes. So he says, "Be content that you're receiving the water that you need every day." And
But I don't need it.
no, you don't need it. Perhaps you don't need as well being here with us.
That is correct.
Oh, that's so. Haven't the guards taught you anything?
Yes. We're not supposed to have tools.
That is correct. Very well. So at least you can learn. All right. He walks.
Oh, I would love to learn. Especially about that scar on your face. I would think it would fit in a nice song. Or perhaps just a poem.
You two are trying to get yourself killed session 1. I swear to God.
An artist. Are you a comedian?
You're a funny guy.
Oh, well. I would say it's all in the eye of the audience, what they see in my performances.
Who told you are funny? It wasn't me. But I can tell you what. I can tell you
Strangely-
something that. Huh?
I have
Yeah.
never had that reaction to my work. Perhaps you'll be the first.
Perhaps you will have you will have a chance. Not here, at least. Soon enough, you will move to Mensoveransan, and then, well. But until then, maybe you will prove yourselves useful. And he turns around and he's going to walk away. And as you walk, then you see that the sword indeed is quite big. It's quite big. And perhaps it does look familiar. Gear.
Ooh.
And and as he walks out, the creature just steps in front of you and says, "Now move." And he quickly takes you again back to the slave pen, right? So Just go. You can also press Alt, and you appear immediately where you are heading. So.
Oh.
Boop.
That's a wall.
As I'm walking awkwardly behind him with the buckets, I'm gonna try a bit stealthier now, and I'm gonna grab the same items that I just lost and put it in the bucket again.
Well, okay, I want you to roll for the sleight of hand because he's checking on you now. And with disadvantage, by the way.
Oh. With disadvantage, okay. So another one.
Bites the dust.
Oh!
Damn.
Damn it!
Okay, well, a 14 is really good though.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's you still rolled well.
So I'm
At
gonna
least it was higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of slip a bit and have the bucket up front of me, like whoa, trying to hold it upright.
Holy
and I
shit.
quickly use my left arm to.
The critical success rate, or like the critical, what is it, net 20 rate has been incredibly high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've
We've
oh
had
my
like
god,
3
yeah.
already.
It's
insane.
been quite high. yeah.
Hell yeah, good campaign.
So far so good. You actually make it. You actually you trip a little bit, or you pretend to, and you grab those items. Like you just fling one of the hammers into the bucket, and the guy, the creature doesn't really hear the sound of water, right? Well, as the item goes in, and the what is it, the caltrop is easy. It's just an easy drop. Am I gone? Oh no, I'm still here.
No, you're still here. Nice.
Nice. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, well, so he walks. He still just makes you walk up to the guards, and the guards open the door, and they go in. You can see the creature going in. Go there, and this creature steps out and they close the door behind you. He returns to the den.
So about my vial, Rylan, I haven't forgotten about you.
Me
Did you
neither.
bring it?
And if you bring it,
I'm stuck.
bring it. How about a little nap for you?
My ghost can't enter the cell.
Oh, you're good. Sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you. Alright, let me actually get in position again.
Right. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot that the stream doesn't follow. Okay. All right. I need to fix that. But anyway, so yes. So. What's your AC?
My AC 12.
How is it 12? You have leather armor?
Oh, I guess.
You don't have that. Yeah, you don't have that.
11.
You don't have. How is it that you have? Oh, because of the dexterity. Okay.
I'm
Yes.
very dexterous.
There you go. All right. Okay. So when you say where's my vial, he goes, what about a little nap? And you hear, vroom, and something just embeds into your belly, and you see this shaft coming out of it. You just took 6 points of piercing damage as a bolt gets embedded into you, and I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Do I? Wait.
Do you?
They don't have saving throw, or is it just this?
Wait, I guess I can.
No. You have to click the Constitution, and then it allows you to check for if it's a normal or saving.
Right. So. Okay. So that's all right. So. Yeah. So as you see the shaft coming out of your belly, that way you immediately recognize that the arrow is poison, because your sight starts to blur, and you fall to the ground. You kneel first, and then you fall. You hit the ground with your head, and then at that moment you fall unconscious.
Okay.
Am I
That's
right?
not good.
and many of the people who are inside the pen recognize this as the way that they were captured. Many of them, right? So you are flat on the ground, and you see the orc going and trying to go away from you. And yeah, you're just unconscious on the floor. It's not like you are left without health, but it's more like you are poisoned for the time being and you're unconscious, right? Mm-hmm. And you can see the last thing that you hear is like is the other one, the real one saying, "Look at this one, went easy." And Jazz his friend is laughing next to the gate. And that's it. That's pretty much it for you now. Okay.
I move over to him and give him some very soft kicks to his head and say hello.
No.
Nothing.
So I'll hold the bucket with one arm and grab him by does he have by his collar or something, and I'll drag him. I'll drag him further down.
Oh wait,
okay,
yeah,
back to where we were before.
All right. You drag him, and
I look at the two of them approaching. I ask, do we still have like the mental spore connection, or did that wear off?
No,
right,
no.
Without speaking, I'll like do the mind trick and ask, what happened?
I'll just say out loud. We have water. And I'll put the bucket down.
You see many approaching because of the water.
He fell.
Huh. Is he okay?
Hello? I give him another kick.
Yeah, right, stop kicking. I'm sure he's had enough.
Okay.
Also,
you see, yeah, sorry.
I hold out. What was it, Herbert or Herman?
Herman!
You left your friend behind.
It wasn't
Herman.
safe there. Thank you for watching, Herman.
No problem. Can I check to see if our friend here is okay?
You can check, yeah, indeed. You can roll for medicine.
I'll do the same now, since we're here.
Okay, that's a cool die.
Yeah, I got the ice die.
You both don't have. Sorry, yeah.
No, don't worry.
No, yeah, okay. So you know that he's unconscious, but he's breathing, so he's stable. You pull the shaft of the bolt, right, and you can see that the venom has spread. As you can see, these black markings on his skin, these tendrils extending from the hole all the way over his belly. But you also see that his skin is what is it, pale blue? Is it?
Yeah.
Jen?
Yeah.
So it's
almost like see-through. Yeah.
It's almost like see-through. Okay. So you can even see some of the
not
veins.
again.
No. It's very pale. That's not...
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you were gonna be translucent again.
You see, yes. So you see that some of the veins that you can see them how they get bloated, and they have this greenish dark color to them, and he's clearly poisoned. But you don't have the medical knowledge. Maybe Lani, maybe you can do something about it.
I was thinking, can I see if there are any, like, is this perhaps like an herbal poison?
Herbal poison? No, it is not.
And
Clearly it is
I
not.
fear it is out of my expertise.
Did I get any ideas? I also had a 15.
Yeah, but you don't know exactly. You can treat damage that has like it's related to your kind of physiology, right? So you think. So when you see this, you think that his gears inside of his body, they are reacting in a very strange way, right? They are biological and not mechanical. So you don't think that just getting in there and just rearranging his biological gears would help, but maybe, could be, but you don't know, right? So you have treated wounds on your peers, but not specifically on biological creatures, as far as you know.
So,
Right.
are there any plants growing in this that I might be able to inspect, or is it just completely barren?
When you start to look around, you see this kind of fish creature approaching you, and you hear like how it goes, and it walks like that, doing those sounds. And he approaches and goes, "Oh, I'm Shushar."
Sorry, could you run that by me again?
I'm Shushar.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you, Shushar.
God damn it, I'm committing for 1 year of this shit. Okay, pleased to meet you too.
I look over at Eldeth. What's wrong with him?
Oh, he's an Ukatoa. They speak like that. I assume it's part of their language that has transferred to common.
Oh,
Even mentally, it just sounds like that. You can hear the bubbling of his face in your minds. And he says, I may be able to help your friend.
That would be great. I don't think he is doing too well. Although I am not sure about the nature of whatever is ailing him.
It's poison. Some kind of spider venom. I have seen it down here.
Wait,
What?
where did you say Herman came from?
Herman came from here.
Yeah, he was in the cave.
I met him here.
Hey, buddy. I forgot his name. That spider over there. Do
Sure.
you think that could be related? And I point at Herman.
You mean at Shushar?
Yeah. I whatever his Shushar. That's his
Okay.
name.
Shushar. Oh, sorry, with 1 A, so it's Shushar. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe. They do grow in size.
I see.
I-
don't have any way to extract poison right now, so.
I'm used to it. He's going to kneel on you.
He's gonna do what?
He's gonna kneel on you, Jin, and he's going to start sucking from the hole. Thank Primus that you are actually unconscious as he goes and just spits the venom to the side.
Getting smarty.
And he does that for a minute, and you slowly regain consciousness. While this is happening, by the way, you see that there's so Gear, you feel how 2 small gnomes come to you, and they go really quick toward the bucket and they start drinking. Oh,
No, they got real quick.
hold on. Oh, wait. There we go. And they grab the bucket and they start just drinking. They say, you recognize that one of them may be female. You don't know exactly, but because the term of female and male is kind of confusing to you. But one of them speaks in a more acute way, right? So you assume that one may be one of the female side of biological forms, and she goes like, "You didn't get anything from the kitchen?" And the other one, the other one goes like, "No, he doesn't have anything. I don't smell it." And you see that they both look kind of the same, so they may be twins. Could be like they seem pretty similar.
Can I have my stuff back?
In water.
And I pull the buckets away from them.
Hey.
And I rummage my items that I just grabbed out of them. And I put the bucket on the floor for whatever.
All right. You have on you one caltrop and one work. It would be a building hammer, right? Yes. So that's good. And okay, so the other one, this one, is just see real quick. There we go. This one. Okay, so this one approaches you. So I'm going to put here. So this one over here, he goes like, now, Topsy, and what's his name? And Turvy. Be reasonable. What?
Topsy and Turvy are some. It's a good names.
Yeah, he says, yeah, they are twins, and well, they lack manners. And he bows to you. This creature seems to be the same. Or he acts more refined as he bows to you and says, "I am Prince Derendil. Pleased to meet you."
Derendil?
Yeah, Prince. Let me see. So it's Turvy and Topsy. Topsy being the female. Topsy female. And then you have Prince Derendil. Derendil. God damn it. There we go. Sorry, guys.
With the curly bracket.
Without the curly bracket. Sorry, it's the keyboard that's wrong. There we go. So yeah. It is nice of you to bring us water.
Okay.
You are... Who are you?
He sure is.
You are?
You are...
Oh, he's talking to me.
Yes.
I am a Generation 3 assault robot.
Oh. What is a robot?
Modron.
A Modron? Modron?
We don't really know what he is either.
You hear, I know what it is. You hear in your minds. And this deep gnome just jumps from the bed. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
Confused.
I know what he is.
You do?
He's a nice fella, isn't it?
He's a little confused.
You're all confused?
No, I mean the eyeball man in the middle.
Hey. I know exactly why. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you know me?
I don't know. Haven't we seen each other before?
I try to think. Have I seen him before?
No.
He's got a large dent in his head. He probably doesn't remember.
He he says, "Oh, I can bet you 5 coins that you can remember me."
That sounds like a threat.
No, it's just a simple bet. Oh yeah.
Pay up
I
front.
actually, pay up front. You'll have to pay me. I was the one who covered you in moss, who hid you from the guards.
Okay, we're just going to roll one of these
For what?
inside.
For insight?
Yeah.
He seems to be honest. Now, he's not saying that he knows you from before, right? He's saying that he knows you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you need to know him.
Yeah.
No, but he seems honest when he says, I think you opened your eye a couple of times. Huh.
I
You
see.
didn't move though.
I'm not sure if he's activated his brain yet, though.
Shouldn't we see how the sucking is going?
I left the sucking for what it is.
I lean over.
Yeah, you see how this fish creature seems to be doing some. It seems to be using his floppy pipe to be sucking from his wounded hole, and what?
Never mind. This is just not sounding right.
That's why you see it, Gear, and then he stops and then allows you to. So you regain consciousness over time, right? And you stop being poisoned as well, as he sucked all the poison out of you. And he gives you some.
You just unrestrained him.
Oh, did I
He
unrestrain him?
sucked his shackles off.
I am free!
Well,
Damn.
I like that. I like it's the suck is still going on. I lean over to the mushroom and go, Does he usually do this?
Oh, yes. All of them are curious creatures here. They all do weird stuff. I don't understand.
You could say that again, as I say to the talking mushroom. Strange indeed.
I'm gonna
Actually, I
go
just-
back to where I left the club, and I'm gonna grab my tools and I'm gonna start inscribing something on the club on my own.
All right, but it's a piece of metal. Well, okay, sure, yeah. Go ahead. You can roll for it.
Is the arrow still stuck in me?
What? The arrow? No. They pull it off, and you still have the hole, right? You didn't heal.
Who pulled it
but,
off?
It was. I think it. No. It was. I think it was.
Well, I think it was me.
Yeah, it was you. I think.
I was like leaning over him, and you said like,
Yeah.
pull the arrow out. So I think it was.
This is just a class ability that I'm using.
I'm chilling with my mushroom.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm making you roll because it's a bit hard to inscribe with a caltrop. Maybe if you make the caltrop into some kind of tool, like you can try to do a makeshift tool. Makeshift. tool.
Oh yeah. I can hammer it down a bit. Okay.
All right. They
Do I roll for something?
well, for starters, for stealth, because you're doing it.
That's true,
You know-
actually. You're about to bang two pieces of metal together in a cell that's supposed to be covered.
Okay. Can I
Yeah.
just bend it with my own metal hands? How big is it?
Sure. The thing is that the caltrop looks like it's like how to say, it's like a ball of metal with spikes, right? That's how it looks like. So if you want to bend it, it would be a bit odd, right? But I guess you can do it. Okay? So let's do this. Let's see. Why don't you? I mean, if you want, I'm just suggesting that you can ask for help. But by the way, you all have the help action on you, which you can use.
The help action.
That is true,
Yes.
but I'm a druid. I don't work with metal.
Right, yeah. I have Vietnam flashbacks from that. All right, yes.
Who looks strongest in here?
Not
The biggest guy is either Runt. You know that he's Runt because Eldeth
Okay.
just introduced you, or Prince Derendil.
Okay, Prince Darendale is closer, so I'll point to him and say, "You, here." And I
Oh.
turn back over.
Yeah, my friend. What do you intend to do?
Help me bend this into a tip. And I'll show him the caltrop.
All right. How do you do it? Do you do it with a hammer? Do you want to do it with your hands? Then?
Yeah, I wanna put it on the ground and put my weight on top of it. For starters, I want to bend it first. So I guess I can. Well, okay, I guess I'll just use the hammer.
You just okay. You use a hammer.
Shit, I
a
really-
bit-
I'm putting too much brain power into it. That doesn't make sense.
okay. When you are about to do that, Eldeth comes to you and says, "Are you trying to make a lockpick?"
Yeah.
We literally
Absolutely.
just none of us thought of that.
I'm going
Someone
to. I'm going to. Wait, are you lying? Because if so, roll for deception.
I am not lying. I just hit. I didn't thought of that until this point.
Okay.
He's making a lockpick now.
I just suggested. All right. Maybe we can help with that. Sorry, Topsy. Just come with me. They're going to move to near Sarith first, and they approach Ront and they say, "Hey, you ugly!" And he goes like, "I saw what you did to Shushard before. Why are you bullying the little people?" And he goes like, what do you know about me? You don't know me. When you want trouble, you're gonna get it." And the girls are like, "Oh, shut up in there!" And they bang the doors. And while they're doing that, Prince Derendil is going to help you out, so you get advantage on this. And I want you to roll for what it would be sleight of hand check or dexterity if you want.
Okay. With advantage this time?
You with advantage, yeah. This Prince Derendil is helping.
Wow.
You. Let's go. All right.
How is this?
Oh,
How is this?
Nice.
okay. All right. You make this culture bend. While they're fighting, you can see that they the guards are going to start unlocking the door. But in the meantime, you just hammer this culture and you make this sliver of metal that kind of bends on the tip, and you just essentially build a very rough but functional lockpick, right? And so you're amazed of what you did, right? And you quickly hide the hammer as they enter the room, and they go like, "Who started this fight? Who is about to start the fight? Is it you again, Runt?" He goes like, "So what? What are you going to do this time, huh? Are you going to throw me into the pits, the dark pits, or what is it? What do you want from me?" He goes like, "This is the last time that you mess with us." This Revan, and he's going to point at him with the crossbow. Take him out of the god damn it. Of the cell. And you too, Eldeth. He looks back as you. He takes you. He takes them outside of the cell, and they lock the gate behind.
My internet
Yeah.
is disconnected.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's fine. I mean, it just decided to die for like a second. I don't even know what happened.
You
Joining
yeah.
again.
Okay. Well, so you see from behind the bars how they put them in front of the railing, and they go like, we can. We don't have room for people like you who keep making trouble. We don't want those kind of workers in Menso Beranson. We don't need you. And they go like, no, wait, hold on. I didn't mean it. It was her. And they go like, that's true. I won't stand to bullies anymore. You can do whatever you want with me. I'm done with you. And they go like, as you wish. And the Ribbon just prepares and then kicks the orc in the chest. He goes, "Ugh!" And he falls to the depths. And you see him disappear into the crevice that is this cave has in the middle with the lake, right? And just disappear in darkness. And you hear as he goes away and disappears.
Wait, did they leave the cell door open?
No, I'm just leaving it open so you guys can see. But I guess you could hear, you could look.
Yeah, we can see through.
Okay.
I was like, did they forget or?
They go, now it's your turn, little dwarf. And, huh?
I'm thinking to see if I can get between.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You.
Okay.
I mean, you are with that tool. Yes, you managed to do it. It's not hard, really, but yeah, I guess you do. Yes. All right.
So the music got very loud for me again.
Okay, and if I remember correctly, I think Jin told me he was good with lockpicks. So I'm just gonna, or was I
He was
wrong?
Good with his hands.
Yeah, with dexterous hands is what I told.
Okay. I walk over to him and I hand it over, and I say, lockpick.
While that is happening
Thanks.
behind me, I don't want them to kick another person into the pit. So I'm gonna just start speaking complete drivel in Druidic to distract them. So
They go
hopefully I
like,
don't kick the
"What?
dwarf into the pit.
What? Why is that not? What is that? What are you doing? Get back there!
I don't stop. I stand my ground.
You distract. You see that the second one, that rail band is about to kick the dwarf this time, and then you see that the door opens all the way. Hold on. The door opens, and you see the high priestess appearing from the bridge and going down. What's going on here? Oh, actually, you can do that. All right. She appears. Can you see her? There we go.
I can now. Yes.
Yes.
And behind her, there is another drow. This drow seems to be dressed in heavy armor. It is of elven made. Like, it looks elven made, but it's made of in a style that has a lot of spikes, very drow, right? and the priestess as well. She's dressed in armor, and she steps in and she says, "What's going on here?" And so, oh, High Priestess, and they both bow. And she goes, "You know, you cannot kill my prisoners without my approval." But priestess, they were messing again. Like they will learn. Return the return the dwarf into the cell and stop messing around. And they're going to open the door.
They already killed one, you know.
Shut up, you. And they return. Make that little creature suffer.
As they say that, I'll quickly begin to step back to the lockpicking business I've been witnessing, hoping that some progress has been made.
Well, while you're doing all of that, they're going to step in.
Can I ask? Wait, who had the lockpick now?
I gave it to Jin.
Yeah. I'm scootily making my way over to the fire to
Can you free
hide
me?
it. What?
Can
Now?
you free me?
Yes.
Can I give it a try before they see me doing it?
Are you?
Or I guess.
Sure, you can try, but you have to roll for stealth.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, roll for it.
Oh no!
Really?
Well, we went from 20 to 1.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
There must be some compensation. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, you start to mingle with the chains, right? You try to lockpick these tiny creatures. Let's say it would be the shackles are around its tiny arms, and then you hear you just go a couple of times going like, yeah. And as they approach, you get a little bit nervous. You want another bolt to your gut. So as you do, you hear krish, and you hold half of the lockpick on your hand. It is now broken. Luckily they didn't hear you, or they are not interested in you specifically, but they are looking at Sarith, who returns to them and says, and you hear Ilvara saying, "You were really hard to catch, you know, Sarith. Why would you do what you did?" And he says, "It's not true. I haven't done it. We saw you. We saw you kill all of those. Drow. Why?" And he kind of trembles and looks down at his hands. She says, now you're going to die. I give you a choice. Now, you can choose to die like a feral dog or work as a slave. He doesn't say anything. She goes like, "Silence? Is that what you have to say after everything? Yeah, or you have nothing to say after all of this?" "I'm disappointed." "Well, no matter. You," she says. She points at the modron, right? "You over
Yes.
there. I haven't seen you before." Who are you?
Just a passerby.
Passerby. You think you're going to get out of here free?
Are you the leader?
Yes, I am the leader. I am
Could
also
you show
your
me where
leader.
the nearest town is?
The nearest town for you is going to be Benzoveranson, where you're going to serve, and she kind of pats your head until it finds like the dent that you have, right? And then she goes like, I think you can hold a cup in there. Pretty sure you're going to be a good goblet bringer.
So
she
when can
pokes-
I expect to leave?
Soon you're going to all leave, and you will be wise to survive until then. You're funny.
Is there any
Yeah.
chance, like, the broken piece of lockpick in my
Yeah.
things could still somehow open the lock if I fumble with it?
Well, you can try to get it out, but it's broken. You cannot turn it, right? Like it's half in the lock, and right now it's not long enough to really work as a lockpick. We'll go over it in a moment. Well, so they turn around and they.
What's
Go
this
like-
guy holding?
What do you mean?
So one of them has a particular weapon I'm interested in. What about this guy?
He seems to have. It would be a sword that is along. Is kind of 1 meter long. Actually, I want you to roll for perception as well. Yeah. Let's go. All right. So
Hey.
you see two things. He's on his belt. You see, obviously he has a shield on his back. He has a sword that may be 1 meter long. It seems to be also draw made. You see some silver and black leather on the handle, right? The scabbard is also very fancy. His armor seems to be studded leather, but is heavier than the other guards. And on his belt is hanging a hand crossbow with a bunch of bolts that you see also on his back. And he also has a small pouch that is holding this wooden stick. You recognize it as a magical item, actually, which is a wand. He's holding or he has a wand on him. But other than that, no. Yeah,
Okay, a wand.
yeah, he has a wand.
Wait,
That's
does
interesting.
every guard here have a key?
What?
Does every guard here have a key?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you don't see it. You assume it's one of the pouches that they have on their belts.
Yeah. Did they ever say his name?
Which name?
Uh, the wand boy. Yes.
No, but as they go away, Ilvara says, so they just step out. You can see the two
Oh.
guards just what?
As he turned around and was walking away, I was just going to hold out my hand and see if I pinch the wand, if I can just pull it out of while he walks away from me.
Are you
So-
doing it in stealth?
Like,
are you trying to?
Yes.
So
I'm not
sleight of
pulling
hand?
it. I'm just holding out my fingers. I touch it, and then if he walks away, I'll see if it slides out of his whatever he's carrying it in.
But he's going to notice. That's the thing.
Okay.
If you do that.
Well then, I guess it's sleight of hand.
Yeah. Okay. Roll for it. With disadvantage, by the way, because you have 4 people.
Well, I don't think it will matter.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well,
he
it
slaps
mattered.
you. Yeah, I didn't matter. He slaps your hand down and he goes like, "Don't touch me, you filthy creature."
While this is happening, can
Yep.
I stand behind? Was it Eldrith?
Eldith?
Like
Elif?
Eldeth, yeah, it was Eldeth. And just while still standing behind her, I also, dim my light a little bit.
All right.
Try to just grab one of the pouches from this guard, which
Roll for a
hopefully can take.
stealth. Yeah, I want you to roll for a stealth, and then I want you to. After that, I want you to roll for a sleight of hand. Normal roll.
Oh,
Damn.
never mind.
Okay, you're definitely not hard to lose. So you immediately know that they are looking at you. You are the only creature that actually produce light besides the
I
fire.
forgot to turn the light off.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You just even if you dim your light, you're still easy to follow because this place is pitch dark, right? So other than the fireplace, you are easy to spot, right? So they you immediately know that you cannot stealth away, right?
But do they not realize that I was trying to grab that thing?
Do you still try to grab it?
I mean, I was sneaking towards the guard.
He's looking at you directly. He knows where you are. But okay, you can roll for it.
Fair enough. Fuck it, why not? Hey, that's not terrible. I have disadvantage probably. Huh?
He my god. Okay. He you try to sneak around Eldeth, and since you're small, you like you can see his eyes following you, and when you approach the belt, you can see that. So you stretch from behind Eldeth, your small hand trying to reach for the pouch, which you think that it has the key, and you can see how he is going to. Let's see. See? Okay. So he is going to. Oh my God, you guys. All right. He is. Oh my God. He's going to grab your hand, like goes and grabs your hand, and he goes like, "Where do you think you are going, little thing?" He's going to twist your. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I was just trying to feel how the bag felt.
The belt.
Yeah, the pouch. It looked comfortable to touch.
It is. It is. Indeed, it is very soft. Um, Giant spider silk, for your information. And if you touch it, you lose your hand. He's going to pull his short sword while grabbing your hand, and then he's going to twist your wrist until you cannot. You feel pain, right? You go, and he's going to reduce you to the floor, where you are going to be prone right now. And if you try that again, I will cut your fingers. You get that?
Yeah, I get it.
And they are going to walk away. And as they walk away,
Before they
oh,
leave,
sorry.
I wanted to
Yeah.
ask, what was her name again?
Ilvara, High Priestess Ilvara.
High Priestess Elvira.
Mhm.
I wish to perform a song for my dear friend Milvan. But you see, my vial has been taken. Could we perhaps make an exception this time?
I have heard of you, Jin. We are traders not only of slaves but of information, and I know of your tricks. If I were to return your vial to you, you will have your I was going to say class, your profession's focus, and with it, you will become a target for my guards. Do you really want that?
Well, I mean, if you're saying it like that, I just really would want to perform one song for my friend. It's it would be to die for. I've been practicing.
Let's say that my days over here have been a bit dull, and I would be entertained if you fail to perform properly. Revan and Yazdern would take it out with you. So maybe we have some days before you all are thrown or taken to Mensoverensen. So we'll talk about that. Don't die then.
Appreciate. Oh no, I won't die until I've finished a performance.
Who knows? You strike me as a very interesting people. Your kind. We'll see if you are of use once you are in Mensoverensen. And they turn around and they go, this time for real.
Yeah, they tried to leave like 4 times.
Wait. And as they go, wait. And as they go, she says, "Sure, I will see you in my quarters later tonight." So you know now that this guy is called Shore. And
Sure.
Sure. So Ilvara is the high priestess.
Oh.
Shore is the other guy. Sure, and the other one is the other guard that you had today is Yazdern.
That's the one with the sword, right?
No, the one with the sword is
No, it's one of the other one of the.
it would be
Oh
Jorlan.
yeah. Who?
Jorlan. Jorlan.
Jawline? Oh, Jordan.
Jorlan with R. And they disappeared. Yeah.
Alright. I'll just lay on the ground for a bit.
So yeah, let's go to the center of the room. There we go. And you see that Jim Jar approaches you guys. His name is Jim Jar. And he goes, I bet you 1 silver piece that Jordan mustn't be happy about that.
Who's he talking
To you guys, to you and to Jin
to? Oh.
and to Gear.
Yeah, I don't think these people are happy about anything.
Yeah.
So do you still have it? Look over at Jin.
Well, this one is broken, as I showed a broken.
Well,
Why did the what? The tab just closed. I don't know what happened.
how?
Oh,
I don't know.
It brokey. I do have another piece, as I showed a piece of metal that I stole.
I know.
Damn it.
Oh, we can make another one.
Primus didn't bless me with this one.
Fair enough. Only few of us get this blessing.
Does Primus speak primordial by any chance?
Speaks in
he said that,
Modron.
so Yeah, also that.
Apparently, Control W closes the tab.
I can speak primordial. Primordial. Huh?
I can
Bada bing,
speak
bada boom.
Celestial if that helps.
It doesn't connect any dots in my brain.
I'll just roll over here.
But
Oh, you're
the
not done
broken
anymore.
one.
Yeah, also I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, the broken one, like the one that broke off. Does it still seem salvageable?
If you had a forge, yes,
Well,
probably.
we don't have a forge, but we do have a fire. I don't know how hot this fire gets.
No, it
that would
it
be
need,
very impressive if it got hot enough.
yeah, if you need more
Some good
fire.
fire.
You do have another caltrop, which Jim was just saying.
True,
Yeah,
but we'll have to create another show for that probably. So
Indeed, that's right.
Hmm.
You can, as I said before, you can try to break it with your strength. Let's say people can help you out with that.
yeah,
I mean,
and I have a hammer as well this time.
Yeah, but the hammer is not particularly built for force. It's more like a working hammer. But anyway, you can try. Yeah, why not?
The hammer always built for force, or am I?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we are trying to hammer iron. But anyway, you just try. It's all good. You can try.
Okay, so I assume the strongest one is gone now. The orc.
True. I mean, if mine gets
Springs.
broken, I can guaranteed free someone else.
You can
That's all I'm
guarantee.
trying.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can shrink someone so that they don't fit in there.
All right, I'm gonna grab you and walk over here.
Also, were you
Just
saying to-
Take me
And
by the
I,
scruff of my neck. Oh god,
I
said forward.
point towards Prince Darendelle again and says, "You here." And I take you into the corner.
You just have me by like the scruff of my neck, like a cat.
Does the prince come as well?
Oh, the prince. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you call him. He goes with you. And stool kind of slowly walks toward you too.
Hello.
No.
Okay, do I see like a bolt in the middle where it's connected?
The chains.
Yes.
They're connected to
I-
your chest. Yeah. Oh, you mean
Okay,
on
that-
the shackles?
Yeah, the clasps. Yeah, the shackles. Does it have like a bolt keeping it together?
Yeah, it's kind of forged. Sure. Yeah. You see it. Yeah.
So here's the plan.
Uh-huh.
You are going to stand to the wall.
Oh boy.
Darendale, you're going to pull on this side, and I point over there. I'm gonna pull the other side, and I'm gonna try and ram the broken lockpick into the bolt with the hammer.
Yeah, because there's still like a piece of lockpick inside mine too.
I like this. I like this.
As soon as I hit
I-
it, we both do as hard as we can. See if we can break the lock or the shackle.
And then I'll turn around and shrink you down for a little bit so that you can just slide out of your shackles. Also, let me face the wall.
Okay. I'm going to take the opportunity, and Jim Jar is going to say, Jin, I bet you 2 copper pieces that this is going to end well. It's going to work out.
He's not very confident.
Are you
about this.
betting for or against?
For it, it's going to work.
Yeah, of course it's gonna work.
Oh wait, you are betting on it too? Okay, well then in that case, I'll bet against it.
What? Why would you bet against it? That's bad luck.
Who knows? Maybe it's good luck because it has you on its side, on their side.
Don't jinx it.
Yes.
I
What about you? Are you in? As I look to the person next to me.
Sarit goes like, you can see Sarit, he is still shaken by the accusation before, and he goes like, I don't know, I don't care about that. He kind of retreats to a corner and sits down in dark. Um, and before, okay, so before you do that, Elder says, wait, hold on, why don't you wait until, wait, she does this mentally, right, using the spores, and she says, why don't you wait until the change of guard?
And when is that?
Well, it's hard to tell. The passage of time is weird here, but sometimes they just change guards, usually at night.
You have any clue what time it is?
Well, as I said, I cannot tell, but there's a point where they leave.
Let me think for a minute.
Oh, he's thinking.
That sounds like a good idea. And I just plump myself down on the ground. We wait.
Oh.
Oh, all right, he says. Says the prince, and he goes like, well, maybe you can
I'll just
tell.
plop down plop down in front of the robot.
Well, well, Eldeth is going to say, well, since we are talking now and we are all under the rapport spores of a stool, maybe we can design a plan between all of us. Do you know what you're going to? Yeah, what are you going to do once you're free?
Step
Well,
1, escape. Step 2,
I can fly. I could probably cause some distraction.
I am gonna have a little me time with my good friend Riv. I so much would like to perform for him.
You do that.
Oh, I agree, my good friend. On that line, I want to thank you. Wait, Lani? Sorry.
Lani.
I want to thank you, Lani, for entertaining the guards. If Ilvara wouldn't appear at that time and you didn't distract them, I would be dead.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there for the big man. Unfortunately, some mysterious force known as the internet blocked my passage. I was trying to help that guy, and then just Zico decided, nope, you're out. So
Oh, no.
he was unfortunately he died to my.
He died in between. Oh no.
It was so fucked up. Like I was trying to save him, and then my fucking internet died. But at least I was able to get one of you safe.
I am very glad of that, she says. And nothing else happens. Okay, so while you're talking, you see that Jorlan starts to approach. And he's going to go toward the prisoners that he saw before. He approaches alone. Jin and the rest. I assume you quickly hide. What?
Me?
No. Oh, okay. No, I was going to say you quickly hide the tools, right? And then Jordan approaches and yeah.
I mean, there's still a piece of broken lockpick inside my shackle, so I'll just act like I'm not here.
Oh, that's a little bit a little bit hard to notice, right? But yeah, okay.
True.
So he says, he approaches you and says, "You prisoner, come here," and he beckons at you, Jin.
Oh, you again. How can I serve you?
Good manners, huh? If I... He kind of lowers... he kind of lowers his voice and then kind of bends his body toward you in discretion, and he goes, if I could give you a means to escape from here, would you take it?
Oh? What are you aiming at?
I could on the next, not this one, but on one of the change of guards, I could leave the gate of the slave pen open.
Mm-hmm.
Could you also be so silly as to drop a key, perhaps?
What is your end goal here? Why free us?
Does it matter? I could get you the key, yes, for the shackles.
Mm. If you get me my vial, I am all fine with this plan. Would be sad to leave without it.
That may be a bit complicated. How about I tell you where it is, when you decide if you want to pick it up on your way out.
You drive a hard bargain, but I suppose I'm in no position to refuse.
You know, I don't know if this is a bargain. He's literally giving us a way out. It's not like he's asking anything from you.
That is true.
Oh, I have to get my violin myself, man. Yeah, I mean, come on.
I mean, you know, it would be nice to have it, you know, on the ready for if we encounter
Hand
any
delivered.
trouble.
This
But
guy's
you
already,
know,
this guy's already risking probably his entire life to do this. That's
yeah, but what does he gain from it?
I don't know, entertainment. Does it matter?
I don't know. Maybe we're set up.
I know it
Either
sounds
we die
strange,
inside
but
or we die outside the cell.
exactly, you don't have a choice. My best bet for you would be to grab whatever you can get on the armory and jump onto the webs, then to the lake, and you can escape through the water.
I see.
Sadly, your equipment is in Ilvara's quarters. I cannot do anything for that. But with the key, and he's going to drop the key from his pouch. He puts the key down, and he goes like, "This is it. This only works with the shackles. You get that?" And wait for, huh? Yeah.
No, I just said I get it.
Yeah, okay. So you get the key, and he says, "I'll make a distraction for. I'll distract the guards, and you will have some minutes to escape."
Is he wearing the sword?
Yeah. You can see it. It's huge.
Use what familiar?
What? Why?
It's
what's
huge.
Yeah,
But
it's quite big.
It's familiar to me.
I mean, you ask if it reminds you of something, and yes, it does look familiar to you.
That's an interesting weapon you got there.
Yes, you ask quite the rare find, he says. Well, about that way of escaping. Don't fuck it up. Got that? And then he just walks away. And he goes away, and you can see people just avoid him, right? Then he opens the door. Oh. And disappears as well into the armory.
How exactly do we not fuck this up? I like beckon over the Eldeth.
Does it even work?
The key?
Good question.
You mean the key?
Yes. Well, I don't have it, so.
Hold on. Yeah, I get to it. Let's come in this corner.
But I already grabbed my. I already grabbed the club that I had inscribed for.
Can I try the key without immediately, entirely unshackling you so that we don't get caught right away?
You sure? Yeah, you can try the key. And you see also. Okay, so you try the key and you hear. So two things happen. On one hand, you see the guards disappear, right? And they disappear for a couple of minutes, right? And a new set of guards appear. Yes, and then this one. In the meantime,
So the guards, they're already new guards.
yeah, these are new.
I see.
And in the meantime, you try the key and you hear. So they are not there yet, right? These guards. But in the meantime, you try the key and you can do some noise, of course. And but anyway, so when you introduce the key and you turn it, it actually goes, and they dislodge themselves out of, from you, right? And yes, they you are unshackled right now, so you're not restrained anymore.
Oh, well, in that case, I quickly unshackle my robot friend. Because at least he has a weapon. And then I unshackle Jin John.
Thanks.
I beckon was he a prince or was he?
Yeah, Prince Derendil.
I beckon the prince over. He seems like a valuable person. I quickly unshackle him too.
Okay, they all approach once they.
At this point, everyone's just gathering around.
Yeah, they all gather around you as soon as they start seeing that you.
Also, does being unshackled mean that I am no longer like magically bound, basically?
No, you still are. You can fly though.
Oh, I can. That's what I wanted.
The same with the rest. You can fly. Let's say, not you, Jin. But yes, you can. So okay. So when you unshackle yourself, so you unshackle most of the people, I assume.
Yeah, I kind of just zip around quickly now that I can float quickly through to everyone's lock and quickly undo the lock.
Okay. Well.
Most importantly, these two.
So do you unshackle everyone, or is it only the people that you talk to so far?
No, I trust everyone here to behave.
All right. You unshackle them, but they pretend to be shackled for now. Like even Eldeth says, maybe while we rest, it would be good just to pretend. And you do. Even Sareth approaches you. And he seems eager to start a conversation. Okay, and right. So he, there are a couple of things that happen at the same time. So first, Sarith says, "If you have a plan to get out of here, I wouldn't like to die, or work, or serve as a slave. So if you could take me."
Well, we don't have a concrete plan, but we have a key and a potential distraction. If, the man keeps his word.
certainly hope so. And
And
yeah.
at that point, we just gotta take what we can get. Do we know where this armory is, by the way? Or is that something we don't know?
Yeah, Jin and Gear saw it. It was the one that
Oh,
they
that's
went
the
through.
armory. Oh,
So we're here.
I see.
On that line, says Elbeth, on that line, well, if we get to Gundlegrim, what was it, Gundlegrim, I think? Yeah. Yeah, Gundlegrim, yeah, that's right. We could find a way to get out of the Underdark. You could return to the to the surface. And this guy, so this other this Duergar, which is a dark dwarf, who's here, says, well, maybe sorry, it's a Darrow. So you can see that he has kind of like in his eyes, you can see these white eyes, kind of just staring at you without blinking and saying, well, if we go to my city, to the city where I come from, maybe we can find a way out there. And Shushar goes, you can find a way through the lake, through the dark lake. I'm pretty sure I can guide you there. Maybe you can find information to the surface there. And
well, I don't want to leave the Underdark right away. Weird as it may sound. I'm actually looking for something here.
Same.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it may sound like a stretch, but have you heard something about a false night sky?
False night sky. Who are you asking, though?
Just kind of
In general?
generally. Just look around.
Well, Shushar says, I am a sage to my people. Maybe we can find clues in my city.
Well, I mean, that's the only lead I got, so if you can help, then that's my vote.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone who was traveling with me. I got captured. A bard by the name of Roland.
That handsome motherfucker.
Roland.
Yes. He was a good friend of mine in the circus.
Yeah, because do you know what happened to him? Was he also captured by
Well,
Drow?
We got captured in the same raid. They attacked at night. So
Why is he? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Why isn't him with us then?
I don't know. Maybe they poisoned us, and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was already being transported down here. But I saw him during the raid, so I'm sure they must have taken him too.
Well, wherever he is, we can find clues in my town.
Really? And perhaps he. Is he telling the truth?
You can roll for insight if you really are that suspicious.
Well, I mean, he doesn't seem like a place where. If he got captured and we're going to a town that's separate from like the Drows, it doesn't seem that logical that there's clues to his whereabouts. So, yeah.
Okay.
Roll.
He says,
Oh.
oh yeah, just roll. Yeah, he seems honest enough, yeah, for sure. To you? It's difficult to read after all. He has these two giant, lidless eyes So it's hard to read
Yeah.
character, right?
I mean,
But
that's the best start I'll have finding Roland. So yes.
In the meanwhile, I walk up to our mechanical friend and ask, "What do you want? What are you?"
I don't know, but that Jorland figure has something of mine. I'm sure of it.
Roland?
Jorland
Oh, Jordan. Well,
on his back.
you mean his sword?
You mean my sword?
Well, I guess I mean your sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
need
didn't
that before we leave. Trust me.
So you want to betray the guy that's getting us out of here?
Return what is rightfully mine. That is all.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Good.
And I turn away because I really don't want to see about that.
Well, as you speak, the Shushar is saying to Jin that the way out clearly has to be through water, and I'm sure these roads would lead to the Dark Lake. We can try to get there, and I can guide all of you.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh. All right. Well, then it's decided.
Can the mushroom swim?
The mushroom, he's like kind of like he's kind of moving curiously, like rocking around, looking at all of
Big
you.
is this mushroom?
Well, he's as tall as it will be as the. Actually, that's a good question. I think
If he's tiny, I could just pick him up and fly. with him.
No, he's not tiny. He will be the size of Eldeth essentially, but thinner, right?
I can take Herman. I can fly him across the water.
Herman with me.
Oh, it's with you.
If
Okay.
we need to cross water, I could probably take Herman so that he doesn't,
I could take him as well.
Can you fly? I mean, you appear to have wings.
What? You mean gear? Maybe. You don't know.
I was kind of asking him, but he's vacant. It seems.
As you said, you're kind of as the wings go up and down. The side
I
wings.
say, right. I shouldn't have expected anything else.
Yeah. Well, so as you so more or less you finish talking, and there's an overall sense of a plan with everyone, right? They're waiting for that change of guard that may spring a means for escape, and some of the people start to take their bets as they rest for whatever is going to happen, and the two guards appear, just different guards, right? And they're going just to guard you until the morning, although you don't know it's morning. And yeah, so you can take one long rest if you want right now.
Why wouldn't we?
It's
Might as
a
well.
good point. You can, yeah,
Yeah, no, sounds good.
Oh, this is a long rest.
it's good. You can roll. Yeah, you can regain your hit die and your health as you regenerate. But
There's
what?
actually a long rest function on your character sheet.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
If there's like next to your icon on the character sheet, there's like a bed next to your health bar,
Oh,
and if you hover over it, and the second one is a long rest, the second like,
That's
let's
cool.
see.
and it
Uh,
just resets everything.
It is 11:30, folks. I'm not sure.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
this is
no,
the
this
end
is
essentially.
I figured.
So you take a long rest and yeah. So as you all lose consciousness, you all start dreaming of these horrible faces that swirl around a formless shadow that starts to it starts to haunt you in your dreams. You constantly run, but you seem to not go anywhere. And as you do, you fall. As you are caught by the shadow, you fall into this net of very thick and these very thick vines, right? And they start to bloat and explode around you, covering you in guts and in blood. And the more you fall, the more you feel hopeless, and you, even though you rested, you feel as if you didn't sleep at all. And you will wake up to the sound of the screeching sound of a giant monster coming from the north. You hear like and steps like people stepping and running over the ridges and trying to get to the northern part, and you don't know what's going on. And that's where we are going to leave the section because because in this late
Yeah, it's time flew. I
Yeah, I
didn't
went
realize
with-
it was this late, literally, until I did a long rest and read the time of the message.
Time goes fast.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really fun.